Yo, what's up, guys? This is Dragon Secret History of Mario and Mega Man. Alright, so I really do want to go.
Mario, the lovable plumber and savior of the Mushroom Kingdom. Or is he? Tonight on Secret Histories, we reveal the shocking truth about the man behind the mustache and his ongoing reign of terror. Here he is as you know him best, the smiling adventurer, saving the princess, beating the evil Bowser. But all is not as it seems.
Mario is a psychopath. For millennia, my ancestors called this great kingdom their home. Now I must endure the relentless humiliation as the fields my fathers tended for generations are used to raise go-karts. As my people are stripped of their dignity and left to starve in squalor. How many great men do you know who stomp baby turtles?
I did what you said, Mario. The Dreamcast sucked. Sega's done.
The Dreamcast was a much better console than people thought, Sonic. You don't think I knew about the Shamu? You tried to fuck me.
What? No. Mario, please.
Goodbye, old friend.
I don't think he ever loved me. He would lash out. He couldn't accept the fact that I'd been with Bowser. That's why he made me have surgery. I think he wanted me to be someone else. I'll never be free. He took too much from me for that. I can't even smile anymore.
Everything we need he has taken. He has stripped this great kingdom to the bone, brought it to its knees. And what no one really knows is, what will he do when it's finally destroyed?
But there's still hope for the Mushroom Kingdom. Talk even of revolution.
This is our kingdom too, man! But these assholes keep everything for themselves! Nintendo's plumber PR bullshit has made our society into a one-player game, but it's a fascist system that only benefits Hitler!
The question citizens of Mushroom Kingdom must now ask themselves, will they tolerate another 30 years? Or is it time to press start and build a new world?
Weaponry, jewelry, ancient artifacts. This man will buy them all.
I can give you 12 bucks.
Pawn Stop, every day at 6, 7 Central on Mashed.
Dr. Light, the fluffy bearded saint of science. Dr. Wily, vengeful psychopath and evil genius. Once Mega City's most celebrated scientific partners, now a ruthless robotic rivalry. Join us as Secret Histories sheds new light on this dark corner of future history and decodes the complex algorithm of ambition and revenge. The year was 20XX, the age of robotic renaissance. Limitless technological innovations had introduced robotics into nearly every facet of daily life. All thanks to the great minds of the famed scientific duo, Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Albert Wily.
Wily and Light, they were the perfect team, way ahead of their time. Thomas was driven, but Albert, he was a genius. I mean, we were all geniuses, but he was a genius among geniuses. But, as I always say, every genius is an idiot. Greatest scientific mind of our time. And what does he do? He starts a family. Speaking of being an idiot, I gotta go chase around a blue chili dog eating hedgehog.
Professor Wily appeared to have it all, but while he clearly loved his family, Wily's true devotion was to his work.
It was a tragedy, and so very unexpected. Poor Professor Wily. Dr. Wily's son had fallen victim to an unmarked pitfall, an unfortunately common hazard here in Mega City, leaving him paralyzed and on the brink of death. The professor vowed never to leave his son's side again, becoming increasingly obsessed with his son's condition. Filled with grief, his wife would eventually leave, making poor Professor Wily very sad. Soon after, LW Technologies was on the verge of bankruptcy. Without the genius of Dr. Wily, all Dr. Light could come up with was, this.
To keep the company from going dark, Dr. Light was strong-armed into breaking his peacekeeping oath by accepting a top-secret military contract.
Robotic suits for the military? Have you gone mad? For injured soldiers, Albert, returning from war, some hanging on by a thread. We made a promise. Yes, a promise to help people. Think of it. Paralyzed amputees given a second chance at life. And it wouldn't have to be just soldiers we help. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get to work. Computer, initiate lights out.
Lights out indeed. While all records of the company's activities were mysteriously erased, Secret Histories believes the following events occurred after Dr. Wily concluded presenting the prototype.
I give you the Megasuit, the first true conduit between man and machine.
Very impressive, Doctor. But is it battle ready?
What? Of course, of course. This one's already been fitted with an arm cannon. Thomas, what's the meaning of this? You drove our company into the ground, Albert, and I had to make a decision. We were supposed to help people, not turn them into weapons. Be reasonable, damn it. We need the funding.
And then it was too late.
Is this what you want for my son? No, Albert! The core isn't stable!
Reports of a massive explosion flood in from across Mega City.
Don't worry, your vital signs are adequate, Doctor.
Just how Dr. Wily survived is still unclear.
Albert? Albert!
Facility logs indicate an escape pod was launched. Reports show one life form aboard the vessel. Vital signs are critical. Would you like me to track the escape pod, Doctor?
What? No. There's no need for that. If he survives, he'll be back. Back for his son.
Rock!
After the incident, I shut down production of the Megasuits. With Rock's memory wiped in the blast, I've had to raise him as my own. It hasn't been easy, but it's the least I could do for my old friend. I thought if I could dedicate my life to the growth and development of Mega Man, I could somehow honor my promise to Albert. Albert, if you're alive, if you're listening, we are here for you. Me and your son.
My son. My son? Oh, you were always an idiot. That blue abomination is no son of mine. No, Thomas. My son has been dead for years. You made sure of that. But I won't stop until he can rest. Once and for
Turn of events. Animals are demanding Jewel not test on humans. Mario?
Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.